Okay, so I'm going to do something that I don't normally do over here in Magaluf. We're going to take a look at the resort during the day. Now the temperatures are edging towards 32 degrees Celsius. I must be absolutely crazy. It's boiling hot over here today, but we're going to take a walk down towards the beach. We're going to see how busy it is. I'm going to point out a few interesting things along the way too. I'm also going to see what there is to see and do and point out the location of some hotels as well. We're going to then loop around the resort right back to where I'm standing here. So on that note, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel because I'm out and about in Mallorca's favourite holiday resorts every single week. I do a news update as well, an issues update every single Monday as well, and let you know what the weather is like to help you prepare for your holiday. But for now, let's turn the camera around and let's head off down onto Magaluf beachfront. So you can see I'm just coming up here down the side of the House of Kathmandu. You can see the Seoul Kathmandu Park and Resort Hotel right in front of me here. You can also see the crazy Gulf as well. So we're in peak season over here in Mallorca, and already as we're approaching lunchtime, I can see one of the top attractions over here is looking pretty busy. We've got lots of people in visiting the House of Kathmandu. The House of Kathmandu comes in two parts. You've got the fun theme park. You've also got the crazy Gulf too. And just to give you an idea of prices for summer 2024, this is what you can expect. Now I will drop a link in the description text below if you're looking for tickets. So many of the pubs, bars and restaurants are already open this lunchtime. We're coming up to midday and you're going to find a lot of places opening up around 11 o'clock. Many other bars and restaurants are opening a lot earlier as well to serve breakfast too. Let's head on down towards the beach and go and see what it's like today. So I'm just passing by the bottom of Magaluf Strip below Punta Balena, and you can see we've got lots of delivery drivers out delivering more drinks to some of the bars and stocking up the shops as well. Down here I'm going to be back to make a video regarding the changing face of Magaluf, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already to catch that video. But for now, let's head on down towards the beachfront. And what a gorgeous day it is down here in peak season in July. Let's take a walk down towards the jetty. You can see the beach is looking rather busy. It's not too busy actually, you've got plenty of space on the sand down here. If you haven't seen my video which I made over in Atmposhere just a couple of days ago, go and check that out. You're actually going to be very surprised at the busyness of the beaches, or the lack of busyness actually. You can see we've got plenty of sand free down here in the big resorts. So over here in Magaluf as well as in Atmposhere as well, we've still got plenty of space on the sand and plenty of choice for sunbed rentals and beach umbrellas too. So we're just coming up to the main jetty here, the central jetty here in between the two beaches over here in Magaluf. You can come down here for your parasailing. That costs €50 in summer 2024. You've also got the banana boat rides and the floaty rides as well. We can just see off to our right hand side. And my goodness me, just check out Magaluf beach today. Got plenty of people in the water. You can see we've got a lot of families down here too, and I'm filming this on a Friday. You can see just how busy it is. It will get busier as we go on through the weekend, but the sea is looking lovely and clear. We do have a little bit of wind on the water today. It's a little bit breezy, but it's keeping things a little bit cooler too. Anyway, let's go and have a look around the other side. And my goodness, let's check out this side of the beach too. Now I have to say that this other side of the beach is going to be a little bit busier, got a higher concentration of hotels, so I think it's attracting more people down this side. We've also got the water sports as well to my left. This is going to be your pickup point if you're coming down to get the Britannia Chet or any other boat trip. We've got the banana boat rides as well leaving from down here. But just check out the water here. Lots of people in the sea today. We've got loads of families on this side too. It's looking good. Okay, so let's leave the jetty. We're going to head up the beachfront here as well. We're going to head on down towards where the shops are and where some of the hotels are too. So I'm just coming up to Hadley's Beach Club. This is the home to the Flow Rider surf machine. I've not actually seen it open this summer. Let's go and see if it's open today. And it is absolutely fantastic. Now, towards the end of last summer, I did notice that it wasn't actually open. It's good to see they've got that fixed. It's back up and running too. Anyway, let's continue down the side of the beach. So I'm just looking at this side of the beach here, and I can see pretty much all the sunbeds and beach umbrellas are taken. Many of them have got towels on them. Well, all the empty ones do have towels on them too. My suggestion, as always, is to get here early if you do want one of these beach umbrellas or sunbeds. We can also see the Breezer Beach Club is also open too. We can see the disability area is also being made good use of as well. Don't think by anyone with disabilities, but anyway, it's a free sunshade area. And there seems to be a nice vibe over in the Daiquiri Palace too. That's open as well. And you can get a really good feel as to what Tom Brown's is like today. It's not even lunchtime. Lots of people down here, probably having late breakfasts as well, but it's very, very busy. And as for the beach down this side, now I have to say Magaluf Beach does get a little bit thinner the further along we get here, and this is probably why we get a much wider concentration of people down this side. And just turning the camera around here, just to give you an idea of how many people we do have going down the back of Magaluf Beach today. I'd say it's looking pretty good for July. So as we come to the far side of Magaluf Beach, look, we've got the stand-up paddleboard rentals, got the pedalo rentals as well. We've also got this free area of sand where you can just bring your beach umbrella to. You don't have to rent the sunbeds and sun umbrellas, but we do arrive at the very fashionable Nikki Beach side of Magaluf Beach. This is very much the fashionable end of Magaluf. We see a lot of people with super yachts coming in with their boat tenders as well, coming over this side of Magaluf to come and have dinner. Let's go and get some views just down the beachfront too. And my goodness, we've got a full view here of Magaluf Beach, and it does look very busy from this angle, I have to say. Now, as I've said, it's very much busier up this side of the beach, up this far, I'd say, west side of Magaluf Beach. A little bit less busy on the far side, which runs parallel to Magaluf Strip. It's great to see so many people over here on holiday, and by the looks of it, having a fantastic time too. So we're just coming back down the side of Magaluf Beach here. We're going to head on one block back. We're going to go and check out some of the shops as well. We're going to see what's open. We're going to take a quick walk around some of the hotels too. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight a few of these shops around here in Magaluf. Look, you've got loads of these like pound places, which I don't think actually exist in the UK anymore. You don't really have a pound shop in the UK. Nothing really sells for £1. If you're over here with kids, check this out. Look, all these pound products, which is looking pretty good. Also, if you forget your after sun as well, you've got plenty to buy here, which is quite inexpensive, and your sun cream too. The amount of red bodies I see on the beach, I think you guys could do with coming over and picking some of this factor 50 up as well. Anyway, let's keep walking around. So if you are travelling here on a budget as well, all these beach shops have literally everything that you need for the beach. If you're not bringing heavy bags with you over as well, you don't want to pay for that. Look, you've got flip-flop shops. You can come and get your cool drinks as well. And if you take one step back from the beach you've got many of these restaurants as well. You can come and grab a bite to eat. Some of them aren't open for lunch, I have to say. Many of these will open up at dinner time. But if you are on a budget, then you're probably going to find things to be a little bit cheaper just right off the beach if you're looking for somewhere to get lunch. And even as well, just looking up here, there's a little cocktail bar. It's called El Balcon. There's a cocktail bar serving Italian food. And even that's going to have some nice partial views of the sea too. Let's leave these shops behind. I'm going to take a left now and head towards Benny Hills. So you can see I'm right outside the Inside Melia. If you want to check out a hotel review from here, check out the McMaster YouTube channel. He was over here in the spring and he made a couple of really hilarious videos from over here, so go and check those out. I'll drop a link in the description text below. Let's dip into the back of Magaluf Resort as well, probably to where many of you will be staying to. And just coming up through this plaza too, you've got a Taco Bell. I know there's a noodle bar around the corner too. There's also Starbucks and a kids play park as well to my right hand side, which is pretty good to see. Loads of other food options too, and bars across the road, and I'm just across the road from Joker's here. And even at this time of day, I can see you've got a few people over in Joker's. It's quite nice and shady down here. You're going to get a very different atmosphere during the daytime than you will do in the evening, obviously. Joker's 2, I don't think that's open. Yes, it is actually open at the moment, but as we saw from the beach earlier, most people are down on the beach until the sun goes down. Just heading up past Coco Bongos too. That's looking pretty busy. Let's go and see what Benny Hills is looking like today. And in front of me, I can see they've got the big screen up. I think they've got some sports showing on later on today. Let's go and take a quick look. And it's great to see it looking pretty busy over here in Benny Hills this afternoon. This is also a great place to come for a English breakfast as well. Check out my food review from over here too. They've got the big screens on here, and don't forget as well, the Olympics are going to be starting, so probably a really good place to watch the Olympics from too. Now I've just taken a right down towards the Fergus Mallorca Water Park Hotel. Passing by lots of great restaurants here as well. We've got some nice Spanish options down here too. Okay, so I've just stopped off at the Tent Calvia Beach Hotel, and I'm just around the corner from the Fergus Water Park Hotel as well. And I've been looking at interest actually on social media, on particularly the Fergus Mallorca Water Park Hotel Facebook group as well. And I've seen they've had huge problems with sunbed squatting and people getting out even before the day has finished to reserve their sunbeds for the next day. But I've got some good news for you, because it looks like that hotel is starting to take action. Now, I know many of you are coming over to Mallorca for the first time. I know many of you are going to be staying over in that hotel as well, and it looks amazing. It's got the water parks, it's got the pools as well inside it, but it looks like the hotel is finally taking action, and they're removing any unused towels as well. If you're not on your sunbed, the towel's going to be taken off, and I'm hoping that they're going to be leading the way in terms of, well, just fair use in around hotel swimming pools as well, and making sure that people don't hog the sunbeds all day, particularly if they're not even using them either. Also as well, I mentioned water parks too. Just down the road here from where I'm standing at the moment, you're going to find the Western Water Park. You don't have to stay in the Fergus Water Park Hotel if you want to use the water slides, because we've got the huge Western Water Park just down the road. We've also got Pirates Adventure as well, which is the evening show too. But anyway, let's turn around, let's head on back down the high street as well and go and check out what's going on today. Okay, so just coming back down the side of Benny Hills here, we're heading down towards the Hotel Samos. The one thing you've got to love actually about Magaluf Centre is that you have the shaded trees down here, so at least walking down here during the day isn't so hot. Of course, you've got plenty of places to come and grab a drink as well. I'm just outside of Sinky's. See a few people in the bar today. Lots of places as well to go and grab some water, grab a few cold drinks. And we're just coming up to the side of the Hotel Samos. If you want to know what it's like inside this hotel, go and check out my hotel review, which I made a few years ago. You can get a look inside. See a few places just opening up for lunch. Look, we're outside the Spanish restaurant here. I'm just going to give you a few idea of prices. And this is just to show how much cheaper it is actually down this main road than on the seafront too. And I'm right outside the JB Restaurante. So as we come up past the Hotel Samos, right next door you can see BCM nightclub. Obviously it's closed, it'll be open around midnight during the summer months. Let me know too if you've been into BCM this summer, what it's been like. Drop a comment below. In fact, let me know what you think of the nightlife over here in Magaluf if you've been out here recently. And don't forget as well, we've got bus stops running through the centre of Magaluf here. That's the 104 bus, heads on right into the centre of Palma. And I can see actually the bus stop is a little bit further up, just outside the Kathmandu, House of Kathmandu, and also Aldi supermarket. Okay, so I'm just outside of Morgan's here. And this is a little pedestrianised area, well it's more or less pedestrianised. This is also going to be the location of the new market that we're going to have over here in Magaluf. It starts in August. I think it's going to be held on a Friday too. Anyway, I'll bring you news of that when that starts up. We'll be down here soon, so don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, for all the latest information to come out of Magaluf. And we've continued walking down as far as the Aldi supermarket, and we're back to more or less where I started. Now that's about as far as I could go today. It's currently 32 degrees, it's going to get hotter. It's actually very hard going doing any kind of walk around video during the summer, especially around midday as well. I must be absolutely crazy. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun too. I'm going to drop a couple of videos both here and here on YouTube that'll be helpful for your holiday too, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Goodbye for now.